boy Perk alert. Let's get it, okay? You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get some VC, so you know what I'm saying? I'm feeling good about myself, so I might actually go run a little bit of rec. How about that? How does that sound? Sounds good. I mean, not rec, but my career. It's gonna be slow pace. I ain't even gonna do nothing like that. I'm gonna just rebound. I'm gonna rebound and get assists.
Look out there, MP.
Rebound, get assists. Try and get his A teammate grade, maybe. I don't know. I'm at 80 now. I haven't been to the rec. I mean, I haven't been in my career since I was like 70, 75, something like that. Yep. That feels so good. Haven't been here for a minute.
All right, now the All-Star break is right around the corner now. Any words of encouragement for those guys who might just barely miss out on a selection break?
Shooting for Phoenix, Cameron Johnson, shooting one.
Tone on both ends.
And the free throw, no good. Boy, the city of Phoenix really embracing Chris Paul as soon as he arrived.
Yeah, I mean, he's in the latter stages of his career now. But you would never know it based on how hard he plays every single night. He just makes everyone on this team so much better.
MP against Payne. Here's MP. Nails the baby hook.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Smart against Payne. Pass to Johnson. Launches it. On target from range.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flowing rhythm to their offense.
Smart with the ball. And Johnson picks him up defensively. MP against Payne. MP. Oh, and well, Grant, you look at the Celtics and their defense.
Why do they have this shot?
It's at the heart of this team.
No question. I mean, you have 3+ defenders on the perimeter. Their big men can switch on the guards and protect the rim, too. Top to bottom, they can match up well with any team.
Craig finds Johnson. Three-pointer. Another three for Phoenix.
And they've got the D reeling. A full three-point attack right
Let's
off
get
the
it.
tip.
Right here.
Outside Gallinari.
Makes that out for me.
Gallinari with a screen on Craig. Out to Horford. Pass to Smart. Gallinari with it. Covered by Johnson. Boston again missing.
Give him a little credit. Take some guts to keep shooting if you're struggling this bad. It's getting a little bit ugly right now.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And here's Payne. He's averaging more than 12 a game. A consistent threat on offense. And here's Saric for three. Knocks down the long J.
They've really built this lead on the back of their perimeter game.
Well, a lot of importance placed on outside shooting. And tonight you can see why after that kind of quarter exploding from the perimeter.
Team is going terrible. I'm not going to hold you. Damn, my defensive rating is a 177. Clearly, I've improved on defense since I've been playing in the theater. I've been, running games back to back to back. I didn't know how to get there. Figured out how to get there. You know what I'm saying? I've been running games back to back.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide
mark. My days up here. The past few days have been really good for me. But yeah, I was pretty much wasting my days on work.
Dominating first half of play. And so far,
just working at stuff. It's a lot more latency and Perk, all that.
The Suns, 63.
Pleased to have you tune in. What better way to start than by checking out the contenders for the dunk contest on All-Star Weekend?
Now that it's crunch time, I'm feeling nervous for some of these guys. The voting is almost over.
And let's get into the first half action. CP3 was impressive offensively.
He's been creating a lot of offense. You look at all the assists he has, doing a great job of...
And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
Chris Paul got 7 assists on the week. We gotta shut that down.
Celtics making a change here. MP's checked in. Lee, he's checked in for the Suns. Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair. MP is out there with Robert Williams. And it's Pritchard in at the 1. That's the Boston 5. Crowder grabs the miss. For Phoenix, they've gotten 5 of 10 shots to go. Pass to Booker. Back to Crowder. 3-pointer. Yes! And it's Booker with the setup. Booker's got 5 assists tonight.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thank you very much, Brian. Well, Jaylen Brown has been vocal when it comes to social justice. He said, quote, people need to step up and use their platform. Keep conversations alive and show people that you care. Where your influence is biggest, try to leverage it. Brian, he knows his stuff.
Stand up. Allie, thanks. Tatum, a screen on Crowder. Crowder against MP. Shot to stop the run. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. Coming up. Give that one to Jay Crowder.
No debate there.
Granted, it's a shooter's league, and we're seeing more and more big men float out to the perimeter and knocking them down.
Well, B.A., the game has evolved, and the shooting, particularly from the bigs, is fantastic. But, you know, I wish the bigs had a little bit more diversity. I don't mind shooting from the perimeter, but every once in a while, go mix it up and take advantage of your size mismatch in the paint.
Boston has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. MP against Craig. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. The Suns have gotten 7 of 14 attempts to fall in the half. Payne, the pass to Johnson. Outside Craig. Jacks up a 3. He can't get that one to fall. And it's Boston the other way. After this game, they can look forward to Detroit, where they will match up against the Pistons. It's a quick turnaround on the road. Just one game. Pass to Payne. Here's Lee. Outside Payne. Just 5 to shoot. Beyond the arc. Rebound Boston.
He hasn't helped the cause with his shooting, but his teammates have had his back.
MP outside. We've got 33 seconds left in the third. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. Williams. Substitution here for Boston. Collins, he's checked in for Horford. MP comes in for Williams. Jackson, he's checked in for Gallinari. And Pritchard is subbed in for Jaylen Brown. And a new group getting ready for the Suns. Ayton, he's checked in for Šarić. Crowder comes in for Craig. Mikal Bridges checked in for Lee. And it's Booker in for Payne. Biyombo, he's checked in for the Suns. Okogie. And Brent, one issue that's come up, star players unavailable for various reasons, but some tension there with teams. Where are we headed with this, you think?
I think one of the things, BA, that's going to be of interest in the next couple years is how much this rest, recovery, and load management is actually impacting the player's performance. There's been a lot of data out there, and it's a lot of predictive data about whether or not a player should play. And the league is really digging in to see whether or not this is actually affecting the players or if they should be playing more minutes. And I don't know if it comes down to something financial, but it usually does.
On the floor for Phoenix, Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Josh Okogie is out there with Devin Booker, and it's Biyombo in at the center position. Boston with a rebound. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth now.
Let me score that.
From deep, MP. And Booker pulls it down.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
MP against Crowder. Here's MP. And he can't bank that one in.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
Booker for three. No good that time. And Boston going the other way now. Collins left side. MP outside. Let's go with a three. Not going to go that time.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there. And, of course, that one was just crazy.
To the paint. Booker, good.
He has good size for his position, and Booker mixing it up on the inside.
For Boston, they've got nothing to go so far in the fourth. They're 0 for 6. MP against Crowder. And the whistle on the shot. Got some contact there. Missing. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from.
They have owned the offensive perimeter throughout this game, finding lots of openings and turning them into big shots.
Well, they've been fantastic tonight, really enforcing giveaways and getting scores on the other end. I mean, you get a few more possessions like that, your confidence grows, and you win that turnover battle.
Gallinari, he's checked in for Boston. Smart comes in for Pritchard.
You know, if Ayton continues to play with that kind of effort, possession by possession, he's a real tough cover.
Here's MP. Pass to Collins. Outside to Gallinari. From behind the arc. Drains the triple.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Suns.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
B.A., it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And a good performance to bring them their 18th win of the year.
Only a 2-game series, and they win both. They have to be satisfied with this.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for DeAndre Ayton.
It looked like a couple times they might be wearing him down, but not the case. At the offensive end, he was just devastating.
Payne against MP. Outside Payne. Booker for three. Offensive rebound. Ayton. And, yep, it's good.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
Booker no good. Here's Moutier. Pass to MP. Going inside. No good there. So no problem for Phoenix as they get the win.
Thank you all for joining us for tonight's contest. Please make sure you get home safe.
I ain't played that my career in a minute. I don't want to play my career because like, I ain't got my speed up like that, so I can't really affect the game how I want. Like I can only play defense and playmaker a little bit.
NP? I play.
Sometimes.
And now the opening lineup. And now that we're finally past the trade deadline, a number of players, Greg, have to be breathing a sigh of relief.
I mean, no matter how many...
Group in for the Celtics. Al Horford's checked in for Williams. MP comes in for Jason Tatum. Justice Winslow, he's checked in for Josh Hart. And Emmanuel Mudiay subbed in for Pritchard. And stolen by Bogdanovich. A shot by Burks. Nobody around. That ball. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich.
Crushing it right now. They've done an excellent job of spacing the floor.
If you love analytics, this is what this is all about. They favor the three ball. You can pile up points in a hurry.
Horford the pass to MP. Just 5 to shoot. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. And so it's Perks bringing it up now for the Detroit Pistons. They lead by 11. They come into this having outplayed Phoenix the last game.
Yeah, they got into a terrific flow offensively, but a lot of that was because the defense they were facing was mediocre.
Yeah, it seemed like they got every shot they wanted. I'm sure they wish every game could be that way.
And so it's Detroit. Their lead. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Detroit?
They came out firing from deep, but it's always good for a team's confidence when you can start a game that hot.
And they've also done a great job turning defense into offense tonight, creating turnovers and capitalizing on the other end.
On the floor for Boston, we've got Mudiay. MP is out there with Horford. Then it's Winslow, and it's Brown in at the 2. And Greg, beyond the lottery picks, this Pistons team has a lot of young players looking to make a name for themselves.
Second-round picks are guys let go by their first team. There's an underdog quality to the roster. Guys hungry to prove they belong.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
And that finish sums up the whole game. They have a big lead due to execution on drives just like that.
And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, Malcolm Brogdon said in pre-draft interviews, teams would ask him, you went to college for 4 years and got your master's in your 5th year. Are you sure you want to be an NBA player? It seems as if you're black, you can't be both educated and a sportsman. But it's not disheartening. It's a chance for me to...
Here for Detroit. So is Detroit in control with a 9-point lead.
48. Fans, get ready for the
Hey there, everybody. With the All-Star break on the horizon, let's first have a look at the players vying for a spot in the three-point contest.
The field is really coming into focus now. You know,
now back to our game. Pretty impressive first half. And that concludes.
Podcast so far, we're halfway through the game. You look at Cade Cunningham in this game, he's been everywhere.
You know, I don't think he'll top the assist charts this year, but
Bogdanovich comes in for Marvin Bagley, and Diallo subbed in for Martin. MP's checked in for Boston. Stewart passes to Ivy. Pass to Cunningham. Over Hart. Detroit, no good that time either.
Well, in the rebounding game, at least, it's been a strong physical performance for him.
The backcourt guards are Cunningham and Ivy. Isaiah Stewart out there with Bogdanovich, and Diallo in at the three. That's the group for Detroit right now. And he's a physical 6'8" center for the Pistons, and it's easy, Greg, to see why Isaiah Stewart has drawn comparisons to another great Piston, Ben Wallace.
Always a good thing being compared to a Hall of Famer. And Stewart, not just brawn, he's brains too. Watches film, takes notes. He wants to be great. And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Here's Bogdanovich. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham. Cunningham's got his 6th assist on the night. That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
MP against Bogdanovich. Here's MP. Rebounded by the Pistons. Bogdanovich has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Stewart with the screen on Hart. Here's Cunningham. And Tatum pulls it down.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
MP, that's for 2. Here's Williams. Banked in off the glass. Williams has got 4 this quarter.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
58 seconds left here in the third quarter. Screen by Diallo. Here's Ivy. 2 free throws coming up. And
for personal foul. Team
Bagley. And the layup's good off the glass.
Got to push Bagley out of the paint. Once he's close to the rim, he is locked in on scoring.
And here is MP. And 2 free throws coming up. He picks one up.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. He hits the second from the line.
And that should be enough to get the job done, even though he didn't get all of it.
And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, G, a pretty...
fans for coming out tonight. Please exit the building carefully and have a safe trip home. We'll see you next time.
is where I wanna go play some what you call theater. It's just back to back to back to back to back action. I love it. We got a little bit of VC, so we'll see how that affects us.